Let's do the intro.
I guess maybe you just because you know which ones you picked. So we got Redbrest, Whistle Pig, and Highland Park. Oh, we're doing the killing thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Kill it.
Whoa, guys.
What?
I just have this weird deja vu moment.
And what do we do in your deja vu?
It's like we're in a different place in my dream, but like I swear it was like 3 of us in your basement at one point.
Wow.
And like we started a podcast.
Interesting.
But
Yeah.
Alex was there.
Yeah.
I was.
You were there. And I was there. But the first episode wasn't about whiskey. It was so weird.
It was so weird. Yeah.
Really?
I
Interesting.
you say that, and I just had deja vu too, of the exact same thing.
Did we all dream the same dream?
We all dreamed the same dream. It's too bad that it wasn't a reality though, right?
It was probably terrible.
It was
anyways.
probably bad.
If it didn't have whiskey,
Yeah.
it was probably
It was
terrible.
probably not good.
Yeah, I could see that.
Well, that's weird. Well, welcome to another episode of the Whiskey House Pub House.
Yeah.
As always, we have Zach.
Hello.
Our guest today is Alex.
Guest, Alex. Yeah, hi.
And Carter is AWOL.
Except for we know where he is.
So we know almost exactly where he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know where he's at.
But that
I
could
mean-
be said just about any time, couldn't it?
That's true.
He's really spacey like that.
So this episode's kind of going to be a bonus one, a little quick one.
Mini episode.
It's kind of a bottle kill episode. So we'll highlight some whiskeys that have been taking up space on my shelf that we need to put down, but I didn't want to do it alone. So we're going to do that. We're going to get right into it. How many of you guys have had Redbreast before?
I have. I raised my hand very emphatically.
I'm not raising my hand, but I'll explain. I believe I have, but I couldn't tell you which one.
Okay. So before us today, we have the Redbreast 15 at 46% alcohol. This is a product of the Middleton Distillery. They do Jameson, Green Spot, and the Redbreast is kind of their single pot luxury line. So this is a single pot still whiskey, and we'll pour this, and then if we have any questions, we can ask them. Cork pop.
Ooh, that was nice.
That was a
That was a
delightful.
bouncy one.
Interesting.
Should we just take turns pouring it, you think? Yeah.
I should also add the other idea behind this is just giving Alex things he hasn't tried before. So these are going to be
Correct.
mostly new or quite unfamiliar experiences for me.
Oh, Zach went heavy. I like it.
I mean, you said we had to kill it, so I just poured half.
That's true.
Because you have to kill it. That's you, Alex.
So much.
Here, we can split it between you and I.
Okay, I'll take a little bit more.
And the fun part about this is
Yeah.
it may look like there's 3 ounces in there, but there might be 6.
I found that out the hard way. It was the inverse. I thought it was 6, but it was actually 3.
I don't think we're going to be able to kill this.
No?
Maybe we'll save.
Yeah.
We've got more stuff planned. Let's
Yeah.
pace
This was
ourselves.
like
Maybe.
This was like the most empty out of these 3
Out of the 3.
bottles.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. This might be a slow death.
Off mic, we'll have Carter, when he's back, kill them posthumously.
Yes, I'll probably save some samples for Carter, but
This smells a lot like a bourbon. That's really weird. A lot
Yeah.
more than it smells like an Irish. Candied. And I'm not saying candid in a funny way. I mean candy.
So there's a little excerpt on here about single malt or a single pot still Irish whiskey. Single pot still Irish whiskey is unique to Ireland. It is regarded as the quintessential style of Irish whiskey, safeguarded and nurtured under the watchful eye of the Middleton Distillery for almost 200 years. Single pot still Irish whiskey is made from a mash of malted and unmalted, and then triple distilled in traditional copper pot stills. Pot still Irish whiskey are characteristics of full, complex flavors and a wonderful, creamy mouthfeel.
So are those the only taste?
No, there's more. I didn't want to look at them because I wanted to.
Oh, you figure them out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I get that.
I'll read them off at the end. So I get like a butter. It's like buttery.
On the nose.
On the nose.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, a little fatty. Yeah, like it's an evaporative fat.
but it's definitely got like a bourbon-y kind of cherry.
Yeah. It's yeah, I think cherry, the candy, like I was saying, more than the fatty, but
There's a lot of caramel on the taste.
yeah, I'm telling you, this is just a more expensive bourbon, guys. They're tricking us. They obviously bottled something else.
Yeah, so give me a little context. What does this bottle normally run?
This bottle runs around the $90 range.
Okay.
The Redbreast 12 costs you about 50 to 60.
Okay.
The difference between the 12 and the 15 obviously is the 3 years, but also the 12-year is 40% alcohol, so this gives you an extra 6.
Okay.
So this will give you the, I believe they're both non-chill filtered, but
Do you guys get a metallic taste with this thing?
At what point?
Towards the beginning, I guess. I think it tastes a lot like a coin. It smells, I guess. Alex is holding up a challenge coin in his hand.
Pretending to
Like
lick
it's very, strong, and then it's just very metallic. I mean,
Yeah.
that's all I can say.
this is non-chill filtered. So but at 46%, when you add water to it or ice, it won't cloud up. But if it dips below the 46, then it might.
Starts clouding. Okay.
But so at 40%, it could be cloudy in the bottle because it has not been filtered. But there's more science and stuff to that, but that's kind of the base. I always, the 12 is amazing, and I'm wondering if we lost some of the complexity.
Maybe. So Redbreast, what's their double wood? Is it double wood or double oak? They call it. I guess I don't remember.
I'm not aware of any of them. I know they have the 12,
Yeah.
the Lestau, which is
Let me see if I can just Google it.
a Spanish wine, I believe, and then the 15, and then the cast strength. The Doublewood, I'm not
Because I had a
familiar.
friend. I thought it was maybe it wasn't Redbreast, but I'll just look it up real quick. Our friend had given me what I thought was a Redbreast Doublewood, and it was really good. Yeah, it must have been something else.
What I think is, I think those potato chips actually killed a lot of the complexity on this.
It is
I mean,
possible.
I
we
didn't have
didn't
that
come
many.
into this totally clean.
Is that why we thought it was fatty? Because we have oils in our mouth from.
'Cause I remember this being very delightful.
I mean, I think it's sugary,
It's not a $90
caramely.
though.
No.
I think we can all agree that.
Yeah.
But I think one of the bottle kill, you don't know how long this has been
Right.
this empty. I mean, I know it's been probably at least 6 months at this level. So that could play a factor into it. But
Yeah, I feel like for this to be called complex, the flavor profile has to evolve in your mouth. There has to be a beginning, middle, end. This is just the same,
it's weird. We've been meaning, I think, to do more Irish. We haven't. right?
Yeah.
I mean, even rye in general, we haven't really done a ton of rye.
Yeah, that's true.
But the Redbreast is a staple as far as the elegant pot still versions of Irish whiskey. But, yep. Well, quick episode, so we're not going to dive deep too much into it.
Unfortunately, it's just not a buy for us. Maybe if you didn't have potato chips and you're like, hey, I got $90 just burning a hole in my pocket, that you should tell us. Like, do a little video, a little 1 minute, 30-second Snapchat.
Oh, it's so creamy though.
Said it is creamy. That is true. Actually, yeah. Could you? I guess before we do move on, could you just read the flavors they want us?
Oh yes, absolutely.
They want us to know that they're supposed to be. Because as soon as we read it, we're like, oh yeah, totally.
Nose. Full and rich with a complex yet balanced mix of berry fruits and aromatic oils.
Yeah, oils. We got that. Good job,
I don't
guys.
get any of the berries.
We got
though,
oils.
on this.
I actually get a little bit in the taste.
But on the nose, I can't find anything on the nose.
No.
Yeah,
Just sweet.
Yeah.
sweet. It's not a bad nose, but
Nope.
then taste fully round and mellow with the succession of freshly fruit combined with spices and toasted wood. Bourbon.
Okay.
We kind of talked about.
Yeah. Okay, so we didn't miss the mark.
Didn't totally botch it.
Yeah, we didn't botch what it was supposed to be.
Oh, I botched it.
Yeah, and we got the creaminess they talked about at the beginning. It's just missing the complexity that they say it has.
And I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I love Redbreast.
Yeah,
I'm blaming the bottle, but it's still not bad. Still not bad. So
I'm gonna pound this water real quick, and we can use that as if we need it. We can use it as a.
we'll just pour less on these two.
Yeah.
This was the cheapest one.
Yeah.
I like that one though. It was
Solid.
Yeah.
Very solid. But
what would you guys? We should rate it though. I feel like we should do it justice and rate it. Currently.
do we take into account the price in our rating?
No,
I would say I agree. I think no for it being a almost empty bottle. I think we should give it the benefit of the doubt.
Okay.
So as is price, not factor, just compared to the three of them maybe.
Okay.
All right. So I guess aggregate. Or do you want to do a review, a rating right now of a 0 out of a 10, or do you want to wait till we've done all three?
I think let's do that. Maybe let's scratch the compare to the three because they're very different.
Yeah.
These next two, but
Just a general
in
score.
general, your amount of enjoying.
Yep. I'm gonna give this a 5 probably of overall enjoyment compared to because I mean a 10 out of 10 would be something real nice, and this is good. Like this is good. This is 5.
I was gonna give it a 6.5.
Okay.
6.5.
It's up there.
6.
Yeah,
I think it's good, but I don't think it's anything terribly special.
All right, cork pop on this.
Ooh, nice
That
and
was
light.
Silent.
That was What do we got now, Dylan?
So this is a special one. This is Whistlepig 12 Old World Cask Finish Rye. Help yourself. Oh, see the nose on this is amazing.
Oh, that is so spicy.
It is
I love
amazing.
that. It's like a vinegar. I love vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like I love that.
This is 43% alcohol. It is
Tangy.
matured in the following casks: 63% Madura.
Moderna?
Is it Madura?
Yeah, I know. Moderna is the vaccine.
63% Madura, 30% French Suvet, or no,
SUIVET.
SAUTERNES.
So Sautren.
7% port. We'll give Zach a crack at
Wait,
it.
what? Okay. The following is 7% port, 3%. Oh, Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never. What? So what?
French.
Yeah, the French. I was waiting for that one. You ever seen the? There's an ad from like the 80s of they're advertising Californian
Raisins.
sparkling wine,
Oh.
and they get like this writer on here, but he's just absolutely wasted. So they do like 8 takes of him, and he's just like, the French wine industry is famously known for their exquisite wines.
She's like falling asleep.
But there's another place to get such wine of quality.
Yeah, we make fun of that guy now, but give us 10 years of doing this podcast and late into a binge episode, and then we'll be doing that same thing.
Well, that was amazing. It was the first outtake, and he's already like just
He's done.
2 bottles in.
Yep. Yeah, this is wonderful.
Ah, the whistle pig.
It's spicy.
I get strawberries on the nose.
Oh, we're doing those. My bad.
Sorry.
That's
No,
okay.
I couldn't.
But I tasted it.
That's fine.
Yeah, I get pickles because of like a vinegar, and
It's
I eat a lot of pickles.
much darker taste,
Yeah.
deeper, rich.
Yeah. I kind of got pickles on the taste a little bit, but it is so fruity.
I get a little bit of like a cough syrup medicine. I think it's just because it's so syrupy and thick, mixed with that fruitiness.
It's a good amount of spice too, and it's low alcohol, so
Yeah.
most of it is a spice.
Yeah, it's kind of dry tasting, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah.
Like it's just, and not because of its evaporation qualities. I just mean like it kind of just it's like a grainy dry.
This is what I brought in the flask.
Yeah,
When I
On
went on
your
my
trip,
trip.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's a good one to bring.
Classic flasker.
Classic Flasker. We were thinking about
Flask
rebranding this
Master.
as Flask Masters, and I still think it's a decent name, but I think we all do, but
Leave a comment down
we
below.
got better.
Which one do you like
Oh
more?
yeah, that reminds me. Thanks, Alex. I was pested by a listener. He knows who he is to make sure I include on an episode or all episodes to leave us a comment. So you can email us at whiskeyhousepubhouse@gmail. Leave a comment. Maybe we'll do an episode
Based on
if
a
we get enough-
recommendation.
Yeah, if we
Yep.
get enough or something.
Or send us a link to something you want us to talk about,
Or
or
go
at
to
least know.
our Instagram and send us a message.
Yep.
So
Purchase
or just totally
recommendations.
blaspheme us. Like send us a link to something and be like, you guys don't know what you're talking about. Read this. This is real reviews. And we'll be like, okay, you're right. And then you win. We don't have any prizes yet, but you can just say,
you get this empty bottle of Whistle
get this
Pig.
empty bottle of Whistle Pig.
That's a good one.
It lingers in the sinuses.
And the sinuses.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I don't think I've ever had anything linger in my sinuses.
It's a little bit of, I think,
And not on the nose either when I was sipping it.
you're
it's
sipping
like-
it.
It went in through my mouth and up into the sinuses.
Yeah.
So I think this Whistle Pig is sourced Alberta juice. Remember that bottle I was pulling down when I was looking at the rise? Mm-hmm. It was the one with the black twist off cap.
Stellum?
No, the
Oh.
other one.
Oh, the other one.
It's like one of the bottles I grabbed is Alberta
Okay.
Premium
Yep.
Rye, and now they're making more of their own stuff. But this is probably from when they were still sourcing almost exclusively from Alberta. So this is Canadian probably,
Yep.
but it's very nice.
Good job, Canada. You and your crops. So good.
Delicious pickle whiskey.
Why do you think they named it Whistle Pig?
There's a story of that.
There is just, I would love to know this. Maybe that's probably a better episode or that's for a different episode.
It
Fun names.
there was no pig,
Okay.
but there was a
A large person,
no.
a hungry person.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Okay.
It's a good. Well, I don't know when we're gonna save it actually, because when are we gonna do another Whistle Pig? We've already done the other one.
Yeah.
I'll tell it.
Okay.
I forget the guy's name. He was hiking, I believe, in Colorado, and he went on his morning hike, and he came up to a gentleman who was frantically just running at him. He's like, "The whistle pig! The whistle pig is coming! The whistle pig! The whistle pig is coming!"
So it's a folklore legend?
Well, he's in Colorado.
Right.
But the guy wasn't,
In his right mind.
well, that or, yeah, he had an accent to him too.
Yeah.
That's all I know. But apparently that's
So maybe something lost in translation.
possibly. But apparently that's where he got the idea for the name was
Just some
this
random crazy dude.
It's
Nice.
like, the whistle pig! The whistle pig is coming! So, yeah.
We need someone to come out of the woods and shout things at us and give us cool ideas.
That's a great idea, random person.
This is our address of the woods that's next to us. Please run amok in it and just
then
shout
and yell,
names.
yeah.
Come out
Please.
of it and whisper sweet nothings at us. And we will use it for a name of something. Maybe a child.
Oh. Oh, how was I named, Daddy? Well, you don't want to know.
Let me tell you a story, son.
Next one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's finish.
What do you guys rate that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
7.5. Yeah.
That is kind of the range I was looking at. I'll say 7.3.
Okay.
I was going to say 7.
7.
Yeah.
I just love the vinegar. Like, I love things that bite back and are acidic, and that's the most acidic whiskey besides other high rye products.
Yeah.
But that's the one that tastes the most like a pickle vinegar and not just like acid.
Yeah.
It's yummy. I like it a lot.
I do enjoy that more than the 10 cast strength.
I agree.
That was
Yep.
really good. All right, moving on.
Number 3.
Number 3. So this is the Highland Park 18. 43%.
I do think I've had this one, actually, but it's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Cork pop.
That was a good one.
So this is a slightly peated scotch. It is a Highland technically, but it originates on an island called the Orkney Islands.
I find it so odd that Highland Park uses twist tops.
It is, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's-
got like a locking.
Yeah, it's a locking
twist cork?
twist
Yeah.
cork thing, but
Kinda
it's
cool.
it's just weird.
It's a hybrid.
Oh, it smells so good. Dang it. Why does scotch have to be just the best? I hate that.
It's just
I
instantly
hate that
honey.
I love it so much.
This one is fruity and honey and
Like a honeydew melon, maybe. I don't know. But there's more like just actual honey.
we need to get like
Yeah.
a fruit board.
A table, a chart. This room just needs to be a whole.
A picture of fruit.
It's a sommelier like
Scratch and sniff.
poster board.
We just buy a bunch of those Sharpie
Quick,
things.
Yeah.
quick access and be like, man, I wonder if this is this watermelon? Scratch, scratch, scratch. No, maybe not watermelon.
Alex, you've been scratching that for a while. Is something? what
Huh?
what scent is it? Cocoa.
Black Sharpie.
Cocoa nut. Black Sharpie.
This one is the best nose, probably. Yeah.
Stupid scotch. So good.
I didn't say that the Whistle Pig 12, I believe, is about $120, I think. And then this is
A tiny bit more than that, isn't it? If I recall correctly, it was in that 140, 150-ish.
yeah, 150-ish.
I don't know why I remember that, but I do.
Oh yeah.
This one doesn't taste 18 years old. Maybe it's because it's mellowed out a little bit. I mean,
It's
an
quite
open,
smooth.
It's an open bottle. Well, smoothness usually that comes with age too. I just mean it doesn't.
I just mean in general. It's
It is
quite
only
smooth.
43%.
Yeah,
too.
I was gonna say it doesn't taste very potent.
I
It tastes kind of watery.
got a lot of fruity notes, but then the peat hit, and then I completely forgot about that. And I'm like, oh hey,
Oh, hey Pete.
like a cherry, smoked cherry.
Yeah, the smoke is pretty predominant.
Yeah, you put a maraschino cherry in one of those smoke boxes.
one single cherry
single
for the whole
cherry.
box.
My
Yeah.
cherry done.
Yeah.
Rather than smoking the whole cocktail, they just put a single cherry in
Yep.
there, and it's a smoked cherry.
Yeah.
That's an idea.
This isn't as. It's kind of single faceted. It's just kind of smoke fruit.
This is the 2019 batch for those who wonder.
It's a little bit earthy on the way out.
The tasting notes list, the first is natural color. It's the tasting notes.
Ah, yes. I love when I can taste that color.
Yes. Natural.
Yeah, I guess I kind of get pine. Tastes kind of piney.
Yeah, it's something of the earth.
Yeah.
Smoked pineapple.
Smoked pineapple.
Interesting.
Now I'm trying to think of. I went to this Brazilian steakhouse that had smoked pineapple. So now I gotta try it again.
Reevaluate. With that in
Reevaluate.
mind.
That was so good. Like that was better than any of the meats, the cuts they had.
Interesting.
Honestly, like they had all sorts of pastor and carnitas. Even though it's Brazil and not Mexico, but like it was just the pineapple was so good because it was super tender, and then they sprinkled it with cinnamon and other like spices.
Oh,
We are so good. First of all, I'm always happy when I'm correct with these island scotches.
Yeah.
It is the Orkney Islands.
Yeah.
But the tasting notes: heather honey, sweetness,
yeah.
chocolate, cherries, aromatic peat smoke.
Yeah.
How about that?
We nailed it.
We're so good
something
at-
of the earth.
We're so good at tasting things with our tasting tongues. I'm so glad our bodies know what things taste like.
Good job, me. I can correctly identify honey and
Yeah.
cherries.
Wow. Woo. Good stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to say. These are the first three whiskeys. Mm-hmm. We haven't had any more scotch. Scotch is always,
It's great.
for you and I, are always superior. So it's hard to kind of put this in terms of like, where would
We're thinking enjoyment, right?
Is it the candle?
It's a candle.
The candle's cricketily crackling. Dylan and I both look at each other like, what does that sound?
there's a noise coming from my microphone. You can't hear it in the headset. Here, put your head over.
Technical difficulties.
What are we doing?
Oh gosh. He wants you to hear his microphone.
Oh. Oh wow, yeah. It's like a
A dunk, dunk, dunk,
flasher.
dunk, dunk. Oh, interesting. For those who aren't familiar with what a flasher is, it's a thing for ice fishing. It's not a strange.
it's not a
person.
sound you want coming from a microphone. Yeah, that mic must be on the way out.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Did you bring the green one?
Yeah, I did.
good.
Haha, backup mic.
Yeah.
Back
so
on topic.
It's hard to figure out where this kind of lands.
Yeah.
I mean, this is close to a Talisker.
Yeah, but
I would
not-
say as far as my enjoyment.
Yeah.
But we're talking Talisker Storm to
Highland Park.
Highland Park
18.
18.
Yeah.
So
Something interesting that I find I get with a lot of scotches
yeah.
is on the nose a bar of Dove soap.
Yeah. You're absolutely correct. And not even on the smell, but like on the taste when I was finishing it, I got that too.
Some kind of detergent.
No, specifically Dove
specifically
soap. It's
Dove.
very specific.
It is. It's like a smoky Dove soap.
For anyone that's used Dove soap, you're gonna know exactly. I don't know why, but it's got a very distinct odor. Not that I've ever tasted Dove soap,
Yeah, right.
but
I'm gonna say I can give a number on overall enjoyment. This is a 7 for me. Like I enjoyed the Whistle Pig a little bit more than this, and I am a Scotch person, but like
I am not a Scotch person,
yeah,
so it gets about a 5.5.
okay,
I enjoy this more than the Whistle Pig. I give this like a 7.3.
yeah, and you gave the
Seven,
7
flat
Yes, yep.
I think overall, Whistle Pig scored highest between the three of us
As a
as a
Collectively,
total.
collectively.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd walk away with probably the Highland Park.
Right.
But it'd be hard. It'd be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's hard because I think there's a lot of things that can taste like Highland Park. Nothing tastes obviously exactly like it, but there's a lot of Highland scotches that's the flavor profile, and they do really well. But nothing tastes like that Whistle Pig 12, and I love that.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
That gets a 9.5 out of 10 on the unique scale.
I would say if I was judging it with the money and price point, I'd probably pick up the Whistle Pig before the Highland.
Yep.
So
As you're climbing
the hierarchy.
the hierarchy of how much do I actually want to spend on this bottle, and then you're like, okay, we're at 140. I should reevaluate.
Because these are actually the same alcohol content, 43 and 43. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. They're right neck and neck, duking it out.
Yep.
But yeah,
That's about it. Thank you everyone for listening to this little mini-sode that probably ended up being
half hour.
half hour.
Yeah, it's not so many anymore.
When you have to drink like a few ounces.
Yeah, when we thought we're not killing, we're being killed. We're the ones on the slaughtering house.
Turn the tables.
Yeah.
Uno reverse card.
Yep.
Turned to have tabled.
Yeah.
But
Well, that was good.
That's all I
That was
got.
good. Mini episode done.
Go eat some pizza and then do the full one.
Heck
Absolutely.
yeah.
See y'all next time.
Bye.